The Tall Boy Experience.
Tall boy.
Tall Boy.
Moving up to Chicago, and you got into the political movement and all that stuff.
Well, you
During that time?
yeah, I was performing, but it wasn't so much a political thing that I was doing. I was doing a survivor thing. I did what it takes survivor, and I found out it was a politically. It was, it was just survivor, man. I was just doing what I had to do to survive. I got a job early '50 down on a place called Bourbon Street. It was in Chicago on Rush and Walton. And the Bourbon Street had a sign said no color allowed. But I went in with 3 white guys and myself to do an audition. And the gentleman was running the place with a Chinese guy. We call him Kunch. I don't know his name, but everybody call him Kunch. And Kunch let me do the audition with the 3 white guys. He said, well, Bobby Rush, this is going to be good because we're going to integrate this place. Well, I didn't know what integrate was. I'm a country boy. I never heard the word integrate. So I said to myself, what is integrate? So I did the audition with the 3 white guys. But when I went back that Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, I went there at 8:30 and sat in the front of the place until about 5 minutes to 9. And I had 3 black guys with me. And we 3 black guys went in the place, and Kunch said, where's the band? I said, this is the band. He said, no, God, you can't do this. We can't integrate this place. Second time I heard integrate. And I'm too embarrassed. I don't know what integrate. I never heard the word integrate. He said, well, come on in. You got to get this band together and get the musicians that come into the audition. So you're going to play one set and call them guys and have them here. Well, we had to play. It was 2 bands. We played. They had 4 girls dance 15 minutes and 15, 15, 15, which was 1 hour. And then the other band come up. Hour on, hour off. They said, we're going to let the first band play first, which was the white band. Then we come on, which was myself and the 3 other guys. He said, what? But have that band here when you come down on break. Well, that was 4 girls dancing, and it's an Italian dancer said, Bobby Rush, I heard what they said about me, about you. He said, I heard what they said about you. He said, but I'm going to get sick. I'm going to let you have 3 or 4 minutes or half of my time. She didn't have the 15 minutes. I said, how you going to get sick? How you feel now? She said, I feel good, fool. I didn't know what she was talking about. She said, we're going to integrate this place. That's the 3rd time I heard integrate. Well, I began to feel good about integrate because I thought integrate was a place because I had read about how the studs in the slavery, back when it was slave, they was the guy who's went in to mate with a lot of women to make husky kind of a guy. So I said, well, maybe integrate is going to have me locked up in a room with a bunch of ladies. That could be all right. Because I didn't know what integrate was. But anyway, that was funny now since I found out what integrate is. But anyway, we went in, we did the audition. She got sick, and I jumped on the stage, and I went with my guitar, man. I went like the Chuck Berry thing. They went wild because they never saw a black guy in this club before because we were playing in a pit and jump up on the stage. Now, nobody but me, the band stayed in the pit, and they loved it. And by 2 o'clock, I heard somebody on the loudspeaker said, Bobby Rush, come to the office. Well, I come to the office to get my little old $2, my little payday, because I thought they were going to fire me. But when I walked back into the office, there was a guy with a machine gun standing on one door, and a big guy standing with a bald head, 2 pistols on the other side. He could, come on in. This guy had a cigar in his mouth. He had his back to me, but he whirled the chair around and looked at me. He said, hey, boy. I said, yes, sir. He said, you afraid of me? I said, no, sir. He said, hey, you go. This kid is okay. This kid is okay. So I came over. He said, sit down, kid. Sit down, kid. Hit me on the knee. You all right, kid? You got nerve to integrate my place. I said, wow, I hate this integrate thing, again. This integrate thing. He said, hey, Country. He called Country on the phone. Country, come in here. This is my kid, 'cause he got nerve. You don't pay this kid, I pay this kid, okay? So he said, hung his phone up, bang. Country, here, kid, you take my card. You want anything, you see me, okay? I take care of you. He punched a button. The wall unfolded. We was in the club. I found out later that, another long story short, I found out later I'm working for the mob and didn't even know. You know, you know, you know.
Wow.
So it's one of the Capone boys. But anyway, that's kind of. But they took care of me to an extent where I didn't have to worry about a job because I was working there 5 days a week. I was probably the one or maybe two only people who was down on Rush Street at that time was a black musician. And that was a breaker, and I was a start for other people to come down because Red Fox and all the people like that didn't have a job down there. But I kind of started that, so it's kind of leaked over to Cash McCall and Red Fox and all them guys got jobs because I was downtown on Rush Street, Rush and Walton.
Think big, think tall boy.